Hi again, YouTubers. So this is a review of one item, and then it's kind of like it added, people kind of asked me to compare. So I had picked up recently the NARS duos in Cordura, and which is a really pretty bronze color, and then a dark brown color. And then also All About Eve, which is two kind of lighter colors. I think that they're more highlight colors. And then also to compare it to how the Bare Minerals duos are. First, and I have this in the Epiphany. And again, a pretty golden color, and then a nice just matte bronze kind of red undertone type color. I kind of have all three on today. I have the All About Eve one as my highlighter and inner eye, and then I have the AHA color all over my lid, which is the lighter golden color, and then I have from the Cordura palette the golden bronze color in my crease. I don't have any liner or anything on. I was just kind of playing with this a little bit today. I have used them quite a few times. Eyeshadows are kind of easy to tell how their pigmentation is, how easy they are to apply, things like that. I think as far as application, pigmentation, fallout, these two brands, their duos are very, very, very similar. I don't find them to be that different. I find them both to be very pigmented, and I find them both to be very easy to apply. They're very smooth texture, they're very soft, they're easy to blend, whether you use a primer or without a primer. I've done it both ways. Today I have no primer on, but either way, honestly, they work great. They are, I would say the NARS is like, I think 34, and I think the Bare Minerals are about 23. Of the two, if I was going to purchase one, I think I would go back for the Bare Minerals just because of the price point, and I've just really had good luck with these shadows since they started pressing them. I'm pretty impressed with them. The NARS are nice. I would not tell anyone, unless you need highlighters, to bother with the All About Eve. It's just a personal preference. I think it's very dupeable. I think some of these, I think it's very similar to Naked Lunch. The one color is very similar to Naked Lunch, I think it is, or Naked Pigment, maybe it is, by MAC. But I find these to be very dupeable. So it depends on what you like. If you like something in a palette, like your big palette, you can buy them at MAC, buy singles, and just put them into a palette. If you like the little duos, and these are really good for travel or to throw in your bag, these are very nice for that as well. But overall, both of them stayed very well. I had no problems with them, with or without a primer, staying any differently. They stay where I put them throughout the day. They apply easily with the brushes, meaning you can see I used this one today, but that was just barely dabbing it into the color. Both of them have a slight bit of fallout when you dab into the color, but again, nothing excessive, nothing ridiculous, nothing that you'd be like, oh gosh, this is just making a mess, which, you know, some of the less expensive ones kind of have fallout all over the place, sleek palettes, things like that. I think they are both very nice products. The only one I honestly kind of regret is the All About Eve. I just don't think it was worthwhile for me. I don't use that much highlighter. Sometimes I use it all over my lid, but honestly, when I go all over my lid, I prefer a matte color. So neither here nor there. I think they're both nice products, but I definitely think the NARS is overpriced in comparison. I think that if I was going to repurchase, definitely the Bare Essentials would be the way to go for price point and for the fact that it honestly is very similar. It is smaller, 3 grams versus 4 grams, so not that much of a difference. But packaging's very similar. Both of them have that kind of matte, leaves their fingerprints on it type of packaging that I can't stand. You can see fingerprints all over this one already. Like, that's the only thing I don't like it. I've always complained about that with NARS. Like, it always looks dirty fast. Like, see, just where my finger touched it. So, that's my only drawback on both of these. But I do think they're both great products. I really think that this bronze color is just gorgeous. This color I'll play with, but I don't think I'll get as much use out of it as the gold one. again, another key thing with these duos is I think you need to be able to get use out of both colors to really make it worthwhile. If you can't use both colors or you won't use both colors, then it's not really worth it. You can buy a single or something like that, or find something similar. So, sorry, my eyes are bugging me today. So that's about it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if you have any questions. Oh, by the way, if you keep seeing this, burnt myself with a curling iron. And then I kind of like scratched it open, not meaning to, by mistake, when I was packing stuff, so boo. But anyway, sorry, I kind of go on to different topics. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.